Welcome to Class 2 Math Magic NCERT Mathematics Chapter 7 Jugs and Mugs. Page number 47, Chapter 7 Jugs and Mugs. Make and enjoy lemon drink. So, you will need half a lemon, a pinch of salt, 1 spoon of sugar and 1 glass of water to make lemon drink. And let's see how to make it. First, take the glass of water and then squeeze half a lemon in that and then add a pinch of salt and 1 spoon of sugar. Then stir it and then your lemon drink is ready. Now guess and then find out how many drops of lemon juice do you get from half a lemon. So children, half a lemon means if you take 1 lemon and cut it into half, then each piece will become half. So no, half of a lemon. So now they are asking you how many drops of lemon juice do you get from half a lemon. And these answers for these guests will vary, children, because some may take a big lemon, some may take a small lemon. So at your home, ask your mother to take half a lemon and then squeeze it and check how many drops you are getting. First you guess it and then check it. So nearly some 8 to 9 drops you will get, children, in half of a lemon. And it depends on the type and size of the lemon, children. Now, how many drops of lemon juice do you get from a full lemon? From a full lemon, if you take a full lemon, then how many? In half lemon, you are getting some 8 to 9 drops. In full lemon, nearly some 16 to 17 drops. These answers may vary, children. You try and see and then you put your answer. How many drops of lemon juice fill 1 spoon? In 1 spoon, how many lemon juice, drops of lemon juice is required? Nearly some 11 to 12. This also will vary if the spoon is different. One may take different spoon, one may take different spoon. Some spoon will be small and some spoon will be big. So no. Now I have taken a medium spoon. For that I got nearly 11 to 12 drops to fill that spoon. Now you enjoy your lemon drink. Page number 48. For making 6 glasses of lemon drink, how many lemons will you need? Now the question they are asking is, if you want to make 6 glasses of lemon drink, before we made how many glasses? 1 glass of lemon drink. Yes or no? For that, how much lemon did we use, children? Half a lemon. Do you remember the before slide? Half lemon we used for making 1 glass of lemon drink. If I take full lemon, then how many glasses? 2 glasses I will get. Yes or no, children? This is half lemon. In half lemon, I am getting 1 glass. So, 1 more half I will take means 1 half and half it is 1 full lemon. So, 1 full lemon I will get how many glasses? 2 glasses of lemon drink. Now, I am taking 1 more lemon and then I will get 2 more glasses. So, now how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 glasses I got. So, I will take 1 more lemon. Now, I will get 2 more glasses. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 glasses. Yes. So, how many lemon is used? 1, 2 and 3. How many lemons did I use? 3 lemons are needed for 6 glasses of lemon drink. So, answer you will write it as 3 lemons. Next one. How many spoons of sugar will you take? In the before example, they said that 1 spoon of sugar for 1 glass of water. Now, how many glasses are making? 6 glasses. So, for 1 glass, 1 spoon. Then 6 glasses, how many? Yes, 6 spoons. So, 1 spoon of sugar for 1 glass, hence 6 spoons of sugar for 6 glasses. Okay, children? So, 6 spoons of sugar. Now, next page number 48, lemon drink stall at a village fair. There is a fair in Chaitra's village. Chaitra, Nazim and Anish want to put up a stall to sell lemon drink. They make a bucket full of lemon drink. They use 2 different sizes of glasses. So, what they did? Chaitra, Nazim and Anish. Okay, there was a fair. Fair means a small mela exhibition was there in their village. So they put up a small stall of lemon drink. Okay, they made a bucket full of lemon drink. One whole bucket lemon drink they brought, and two glasses they kept. One big glass and one small glass. And we will sell one small glass for rupees 5. So one small glass they sold for rupees 5, and let us sell one big glass for rupees 10. So big glass for rupees 10 and small glass for rupees 5. Lemon drink, thanda thanda, cool cool. Anish got a jug. Do you think it is easier to pour into a glass from a jug than a bucket? Yes, children, bucket is big. Yes or no? So, can you pour directly? It will be heavy. You can't pour directly. So, what did Anish did? Anish brought a jug. So, no, jug will be easy. There would be a catching handle for that. From that, you can take it and pour into the glass. So, what will be your answer for this? Yes, it is easy to pour into a glass from a jug than a bucket. Now, Nazim found that two big glasses fill the jug. So two big glasses, if you take two big glasses of lemon drink, it will fill the jug. Shabnam wants to buy one jug full of lemon drink. Then Shabnam came to buy lemon drink and she wanted one full jug. How much does she need to pay? So first remember, big glasses for rupees 10 and small glasses for rupees 5. Yes or no? Now cost of one big glass of lemon drink is how much, children? 10 rupees. And for this jug to fill, how many big glasses are required? Here it's given. See, two big glasses. So now if you pour two big glasses into it, then only the jug will fill. So for one big glass, 10 rupees. Then for two big glass, 10 plus 10, that is equals to 20 rupees. Understood? So what is the answer? 20 rupees. Now, page number 49, Chaitra found that two small glasses fill one big glass. Before, what did they found? Two big glasses will fill one jug, and now Chaitra found that two small glasses will fill one big glass. Now, how many small glasses of lemon drink will fill the jug, they are asking. Now, first one. See, if two small glasses, if you take, it will fill one big glass. It is given here. Yes or no? Two small glasses will fill one big glass. And before it is given that two big glasses will fill one jug. So, for one jug to fill, you need two big glasses. And one big glass is how many small glasses? Two small glasses. So, the first one big glass will be filled by two small glasses. And again, the second one will be filled by two small glasses. So, totally how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, how many small glasses are required? 4 small glasses of lemon drink will fill the jug. Next question, how many small glasses will fill the half of the jug? To fill full jug, just now we found out that 4 glasses are required. Then half of the jug, children, full jug is filled by 4 glasses. 4 small glasses will fill a jug. So half of that, half of the jug means here also we have to make half. Half of 4 is 2. So 2 small glasses will fill half of the jug. Now, fun in filling vessel. Find out how many cups of water will fill your bottle. First guess and then try it out. Now fill a different bottle with the same cup. Which bottle holds less water? So what you have to do? You have to take one cup and take your water bottle, and with this cup fill the water bottle. And see how many cups is required to fill this water bottle. Now fill a different bottle. Now take one more different bottle and with the same cup pour the water in that. Which bottle holds less water? Then see which is holding less water. Okay. Now try it with another bottle. Now take one more bottle. Which bottle holds the least water? Now you take 3 different types of bottles. Pour water in that with the same cup. Okay, take the same cup or mug and pour water in that, and write there first bottle 5 cups, second bottle 10 cups, and then you find out which bottle is holding least one. Okay, Next one. Sunaina and Jasprit bought different vessels from the kitchen. They had a jug, a glass, a mug, and a pot and a bowl. They filled each of this with a cup. Same cup they have taken, water in that cup, and then fill these things. Okay. Now guess which vessel holds the least water. Which will hold the least water, ma? Whichever is small in size, in which the capacity is less, that will hold less water. So which is small? The bowl is small, so it will hold least water. Which vessel holds the most water? Most water, which one, ma? This pot. So no, this pot. Now you could collect different vessels from your kitchen. Use same cup to fill each of them. Count the number of cups of water each of them can hold. Okay. Now you take different vessels. Take one similar cup and pour into this and count how much cups is required for each vessel. This you will do at your home. Now first guess and then do it. The vessel you used. Now for example, if you use this, the small bowl which is there you used. So nearly some 3 cups of water in that. Next have taken the jug. Jug is bigger than this bowl. So 10 cups of water. Now next have taken this mug. Mug is some 7 cups of water. Then the glass, it's a big glass, so it will take some 4 cups of water. Like that, you try with your vessels. These answers will differ, children, depending on the glass you are taking, that is the cup you are taking, depending on the size of the vessels you are taking, these will differ. Okay, this I gave just for your interpretation, just to know, but these will differ. Now, ring the one which holds the more water. Which holds the more water? When the vessel is big, when the capacity is more in that, then it will be holding more water. Yes or no? In the first one, which will hold the more water? The small jug or this bucket? Which will hold? The bucket, obviously. This cup and saucer. Cup. Now here pots are there. See, they are of different sizes. So which one? The first one is big. And the second one also, there are 2 pots. First one is small, the second one is big. So this second one will hold more water. Next one, Rani and the milkman, page number 52. Anil is a milkman. He gives the same amount of milk at Rani's house every day. Anil is a milkman and he gives same amount of milk. Daily he gives same amount of milk at Rani's house every day. He uses a mug 3 times to fill Rani's milk pot. So he is having a mug with him. In that mug, how many times he takes? 3 times he takes milk in that and pours in the Rani's pot. One day Rani's mother gave her a different pot. Okay, what did Rani's mother give? The one day she gave a different pot of different size. So what you can see, this is small and this is big. That is the difference we can see here. To take milk, every day Rani's pot would fill to the top. So daily when the milkman pours, Anil, the milkman pours milk in that, it will come till top it seems. But today Rani found that the pot was not filled completely. So today what happened? It was not filled completely. So today Anil has given me less milk. Do you think Anil has given Rani less milk? Help her. Okay, now they are asking, did Anil give less milk? Yes, children? No, because Anil has not given Rani less milk. The pot is in large size. You can see this pot is small, this pot is big. The same 3 mugs of milk he has poured, but this pot is small, so the milk came till top here. But when this pot is more, the capacity of holding milk in that is more. So more space is left out. The pot is large in size as compared to the pot. That is why it was not completely filled. Now find out how much milk does your mother buy every day. Now you ask your mother, how much milk does she buy every day, and write answer here, like 1 liter, 2 liter, 1.5 liter, you write it here. Now try yourself, page number 52. Take 5 different types of big vessels from your kitchen. Fill all of them one by one with 1 jug full of water. What do you see? Why? talk to your friends. You take 5 different types of jugs, okay, different types of bowls, that is vessels from your this, and pour one jug full of water in that. Take one jug and pour one jug full of water. See what is the difference. So the pot which is small, the vessel which is small, it will fill completely. The one which is big, it will be less water in that. Okay, see all that. Now see, example I have given here. See, I have taken different types of vessels. What happens here, children? We see that some vessels are filled full, some will be full, and some will not be filled, because the capacity is different. Now, thirsty crow. Chirpy crow was very thirsty. It looked everywhere but could not find water. Suddenly, it saw a pitcher. Pitcher means matka, pot. When it tried to drink water, it found there was very little water in the pitcher. It saw pebbles lying nearby. Pebbles are small stones. Then it thought, I have an idea. It put the pebbles into the pitcher one by one. The water came up. Chirpy drank water and flew away. Who is Chirpy here? The crow's name is Chirpy. And this thirsty crow story you have read when you are small. Yes or no? So there was a Chirpy crow who was very thirsty. It saw water in small pot, pitcher. Pitcher means matka, potma. But water was very less. So what did it do? It brought pebbles, put into it. So when you're putting pebbles in the water, what happens, ma? The pebbles go, as it is heavy, it will go and settle down. When it is settling down, what happens? The water in that will come up. Then it drank the water and it flew away happily. Now, do you want to be like Chirpy? Do you want to know how the water in the pitcher came up? For this, you have to do a small experiment. Okay, take 2 glasses of the same size. Both the glass should be a same size. Then fill half of each glass with water. Both glasses you fill the same level of water, that is half. Now you have to put tamarind imli seeds in the first glass. Imli seeds, you all know, no children, tamarind seeds, that you have to put in the first glass to raise the water to the top. So how many seeds you will put till the water comes up? Okay, now guess. You do one thing, children, take 3/4 glass of water, because half glass of water means you will require more of tamarind seeds. That's why 3/4 glass of water. Now guess how many seeds you will need to put in. Count the seeds while putting it, and then when the water comes up, you write down that how many imli seeds you used. Now next, count the number of seeds used. Now put the same number of marbles in the second glass. Marbles means stones you can take. Otherwise, this goatees round one marbles will be there. Now that also you can put. What happens? Repeat it with stones. What happens now? So what happens, children? The imli seeds, tamarind seeds are small in size and it's not heavy. Whereas the marbles which you play, or the stones if you take, those marbles are very heavy. So it takes lots of imli seeds for water to come up. But whereas the marbles which you put, immediately the water will come up. Water is useful. Find out how much water in mugs or buckets is used in your house for each of the following. Now first one, what is this, children? Bathing. For bathing you require how much? 1 bucket of water. Washing clothes, some nearly 2 buckets of water. Okay, you can ask your parents also this one. Washing dishes, some 2 buckets of water. Drinking water, 2 mugs of water. This is mugs, children. This is a big one. Mug is not a small one. Mug is a big one. Now guess and then find out how many mugs of water fill 1 bucket. How many mugs will fill 1 bucket? Nearly some 20 mugs. Or some may get 15 also. You try this, but don't waste your water. Okay, use that water for some other purpose. You pour with the mug and see how many is required. Depends on the bucket size. Some bucket will be big, some bucket will be small. So nearly I am getting a guess of 20 mugs. How many buckets of water do you use to take a bath? For taking bath, nearly 1 bucket. Yes or no? So 1 bucket means how many? I said 20 mugs. How many buckets of water do you use to take bath? 1 bucket. How many mugs of water do you use to take bath? So 1 bucket means how many mugs? 20 mugs. If you're getting here 15, then you will write here 15. Now page number 55. How much water will fill a balloon? Okay children, this answers will also vary from student to student. Okay, so because someone balloon will be big, someone's balloon will be small. So this is the answer only for reference. So you do your experiment and what answer you're getting, you'll write here. How much water will fill a balloon? In a balloon, how much water will be filled? Nearly some 1 mug. So no children, nearly 1 mug will be required to fill it. Okay. Now next one. How much water is needed to fill a gun? Gun is water pitchkari. While playing Holi you use it na. So how many you will use? Nearly some 2 mugs in that. I can drink 9 buckets of water at once. How many buckets can 2 camels drink at once? So 1 camel drinks how many buckets of water, it seems children? 9 buckets of water. So 2 camels means how much? 9 plus 9, that is 18 buckets of water. Okay children, understood all this? By this we have completed the 7th chapter, jugs and mugs. Okay, meet you in next video. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.